To create a pattern, what you can go is, you can go to this website, or you can just search any seamless pattern. You can search the pattern that you want and you can download it. And then you can go to Photoshop, open that file. Okay, so this is the pattern. Go to Edit, Define Pattern, and then give a name to this pattern and click OK. I already have mine. So if you create a new layer and you fill, just do any fill here. And then double click the layer and go to pattern overlay. You can choose the pattern that you just uploaded. So this is the pattern. You can change the size, see? You can make it a bit bigger, you can make it smaller. If you have like some shape that you want to make, you can just delete some of it. Sorry, it's this one. Yeah, so this is empty down. Okay. So last week I already taught you how to export from AutoCAD. So now we can open the file that we've export. So the file is this one, floor plan. So the resolution, make sure it's the same resolution as the final board that you want to produce. If it's so that it will be in the same scale, because when you produce, you already put it in certain pages and you already put a scale in it, right? So if it's 200, so for this one it must be 200 also. Make sure you double check this one. Okay, I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to place empty, like plain white color behind it. I'm just going to use bucket. Okay. Now, for example, if the bedroom, right, for the bedroom area, for all bedrooms, you want to have this material for the floor. Now, what you can do is, you can just zoom in, make sure you select this layer. Okay, the layer, let's just rename this one. And then select using this one, magic wand. And then we're going to select below here. So this is already selected. So to add more, you can just use this one, okay, lasso tool, or you can use rectangle. Let me use rectangle. So make sure it's this one, add more, or you can just press, okay, just choose edit, add more, and select this part. Okay. I usually will use, make sure it's added. I will click a few times so that it will add this few corner here. Now we want to add this one also. Okay, so select also this part. Alright, now create another layer, give name for it. It's going to be, and just fill in with any color. Okay, I'm going to fill in with white, and we will double click the timber floor, pattern overlay. Okay, that's correct. Change the scale. Okay, click OK. Now you might want to place this layer below plan, so you can just drag here. You can use the same text, or you can just delete this one and use another text. So what if you want to have the same one over here? So make sure you select plan first. Press W at your keyboard. Select this part, okay, and this one. And for this, actually the door is supposed to be inside. So you want to deselect this by pressing alternate and deselect this part. And I'm going to press shift to select this part here. So select the timber floor layer, press G and just click here. We're supposed to select this one too. Again, press G and select this part. Or you can just do brush, because brush, I'm going to use, make sure it's 100. Okay, just color here. Alright, so that's your floor. So you can use the same technique for this one here, for maybe this one is another material. Okay. Now, how about this area here? You want to make it black except for the columns, right? That one is just simple. You can just do fill. You can fill at plan, or if you want to be safe, you can just you can copy also. Okay, if you copy layers, sometimes it become thicker for the lines. It's not much difference. Oh, you know what happened? I create a new layer without deselect all of this. So I'm going to undo. You can undo here under history. Okay, plan, deselect, Control D for this to deselect, Control J to duplicate this layer. So yeah, let's just make it plain copy. Now you realize that it's darker, right? So you can either duplicate and choose this one, or you can just select here, similar technique as the floor just now. Select here and create another layer for the. So if you realize each time I select, it's new history. So if I undo, you can just undo here. Oops, not that one, this one. So it will deselect the one that I just selected. Okay, so now I'm going to create another layer. I'm going to name it wall black. And then G, make sure it's black color and just press here. Okay, then deselect. So that's your walls. Okay, now how about if you want to add furnitures? Let's go, let's see what your friends already uploaded. So this one you have to like figure out what's this. So you see what happened is now I'm just going to rasterize first, okay, so that it will become an image. Okay, deselect. You see what happened? It's not clean. You can see the white things there. So make sure when you create this component, it's clean, okay? We only want to see the object. So you just press Ctrl T and you can just adjust. So now this is a bit tricky. You actually have to know, for example, you have to know the sizes of the furniture. For example, you know that this door is maybe 900, so you try to scale based on that. Or when you export from AutoCAD, you can just leave the furniture there and you can delete later. Means you can delete here. For example, I can delete this one and I can place the new um wait, okay, the new WC that your friends already uploaded there. So I just press here. So actually supposed to have also others, some rocks here, some other things. You're supposed to upload all of that. That's why it's actually like furniture for the living rooms. Okay, so add that. And then I think you can refer to some examples. You can search online, search for examples of floor plans that you like, and you can edit based on that. Okay, some furniture, some floor plan has shadows. Let me just put this in a bedroom so you can see the effect. Okay, for example, some just do like manual, like they create another layer for shadow. And they will do manual shadow, or the easiest way, because for furnitures you don't want to have like a lot of shadows, so you can just double click. You can have drop shadow, and then you can play around with the angle. You see the effect there, or you can see here. All right, and then you can change the opacity, you can change the size, you can change the spread. See the spread, you can change the distance also. Okay, but remember, this one is just the images, the shadow of that image is 2D. Okay, in Photoshop, it doesn't know that you are actually drawing plans. It just know that you want to place some shadows. It will copy this shape and just put it below it. So play around with it. Okay, now that you have shadows, what else? I think others you know already, so you can produce others, alright?